You are. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say, if you guys in the back don't mind coming this way a little bit, I know you're dying to hear a speech. This is not going to last long, I promise. I really just wanted to say thank you. Thank every single one of you for being here. You know, I've had a lot of experiences in my life, including being a lawyer, being lucky in doing that, being a politician, running for president, being a U.S. senator, meeting famous people all over the world. I have never done anything in my life that is worth more to me than what you are doing right now. This is what you will remember, I promise you. Because I've had every life experience anybody could ever have. Meeting presidents, premiers, leaders all over the world. I've done it all. Being on aircraft carriers, you name it, and I've done it. But nothing compares with this. And I've been blessed, you know. You all have been blessed. I know some of you have been here before. And the fact that you were willing to come back says a lot about the kind of human beings you are. Because if you don't feel in your heart for the people that are living here, struggling and suffering and trying to just have a decent life, I mean, if you do feel it, it says a lot about you. And that's what we need to be. That's what Americans need to be. That's what we need to be as a people. I've seen it everywhere. You know, I've done work in the slums outside of Delhi, all across Africa, particularly in Central Africa and Uganda. I remember I met this little girl when I was in Uganda. You all know about this probably, but what's happening in Uganda, they have a civil war going on for 20 years, and they take children. They abduct children and turn them into soldiers. And I was with a little girl who had watched her parents shot and killed by her brother, who had a gun to his head. He put a gun to his head when he was 9 years old and made him shoot his parents. And this little girl watched the whole thing. And she was the same age as my 11-year-old daughter. Exactly the same age. And I remember sitting on my knees talking to her and looking in her eyes, and they were completely vacant. Black. There was nothing there. And I couldn't help but think about the difference between that child's life and my little girl's life, she'll have everything. She has had everything, from love and affection and family to every material thing. And this little girl has been destroyed before she ever had a chance. And you see the same thing. We did work in Haiti. You know, the slums in Haiti are the most dangerous place in the world. There's no electricity there. There's no security. There's no police. There's no nothing. And children die. I told a couple of you this story. One of the things we did when we were there is the children died during the night, and they don't have anywhere to bury them. So they just put their bodies up on the hill. And we would go, and unfortunately, if you don't get their bodies, the animals eat them. So we actually went in, picked up the bodies, wrapped them, cleaned them, and took them out into the countryside and buried them. But the conditions that people live under are not human. They're just not. And I was just saying to somebody over here just a few minutes ago, what is it that makes these human beings worth less than our parents and our brothers and our sisters and my children? Every single one of them is worth just exactly the same thing as me. Every one of them. And the fact that you're here and busting your butt, and I saw you yesterday, and I saw you on Tuesday working, and every one of you just killing yourselves, not for you, but to help somebody and to serve. I'm telling you, I'm 56 years old. I've done a lot in my life. It is the most important thing you'll ever do. It is the thing you will carry around with you for the rest of your life. And I just really wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm proud of you. We're proud of you. And these people that you're helping, I promise you, I don't know how well they're going to be able to express it, but they are so, so grateful for what you're doing. Thank you all so much for coming and doing this. It's great to see you.